Hello from sunny Buffalo, New York. My name is Dave Ruck, and today I'm going to teach you and or your students to play the spoons. Yes, the spoons. Ordinary kitchen spoons is what I'm holding here. I got these right out of my mom's cupboard in the kitchen. Plastic spoons work fine. In fact, plastic spoons can be much easier on beginning hands. They're a little more comfortable. But anywhere you can find a matching pair of spoons, that's all you're going to need. So what we're going to do is hold out your, well, for me, I use my right hand. I would use whichever hand you're more comfortable with. Hold it out in front of you, and you can see that the knuckles are sort of pointing right towards you at this point. So hold your fist out in the same way. We're going to put the first spoon down right on top of that and bring your thumb down on top of the spoon. So you have a nice grip on the spoon. And the idea is you want these spoons to be fairly sturdy and steady in your hand. You don't want them to be flopping all over the place. So just get a nice, without giving it too tight of a grip, hold it nice and firmly. Okay, now we take the next spoon and you turn the next spoon in the opposite direction and you put it in the same place between the next set of fingers. So I think you can see we have the spoons separated by one finger and we're holding them back to back, kind of like one kid once said, like they're mad at each other, right? So the spoons are back to back and they're just, there's a little bit of space between them. You don't want them touching each other because if the backs are touching, we don't get much sound out of the spoons. So we need them to be back to back and just separated a little bit. Now, I can say with lots of experience that this is actually the hardest part of playing the spoons, is just getting the spoons to stay in this one place. As soon as you start to use these, they're going to start to separate. They like to flop around because our hands aren't used to holding them yet. So I want you to have a little bit of patience. It's going to take you anywhere from a couple minutes to a couple days or more in order to be able to keep those spoons just exactly where you want them without them doing this. Actually, they still do this to me, and I've been playing the spoons for years. So a little bit of patience goes a long way, but you're going to have a lot of fun with this. So we've got the spoons where we want them for now. What I want you to do is you're going to use the same leg. If you're using your right hand, you want to have your right leg right down below, and you're going to take your opposite hand, in my case, my left hand, and just hold it about a foot or so higher than your leg. So you're just holding the hand here, and this hand is not really going to be moving much. This is just going to be, this is just going to serve as something for the spoons to hit against. What we're going to do is we're going to do just two simple strokes. The first stroke, we're going to hit down on our leg with the spoons. Okay, I hope you can hear that. I'm going to do it again. So that's down, and then you want to bring the spoons up and hit them against your hand. So we've got, for the second sound, we come up. So putting that together, we go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, that's all I want you to be doing right now. I know it's tempting to play them really fast and to try to get them to make as much noise as we can. That's all fun, and we're going to get into all that. But for now, I want you to just see if you can get a steady, it's like the ticking of a clock. We're going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, as I said, they're going to like to do this. They're going to like to spread apart in your hands, and once they spread apart, we don't hear them anymore. So each time that happens, you just want to bring them back so they're facing each other again. Solidify your grip and start over. That's all there is to it. Down, up, down, up. Now, they probably spread apart again. You put them together, do it again. Once you can get a nice steady beat, and you may want to stop the video at this point and just practice that first part until you can really get the spoons to consistently make that tick-tock of the clock. You really don't want to go any further. It's just like learning math or anything else. You have to learn the basics before you can do the fancier stuff. So you can pause the video right here, or if you're ready to keep going, we're going to go on to step 2. Step 2 would be, this is once we can consistently get that nice ticking sound. I'm going to show you how to take that and we're going to make it into music. Now this sounds pretty neat. Tick-tock, tick-tock. But it doesn't exactly sound like music yet. And the way that we're going to turn this into music is we're going to emphasize one of those beats a little bit more strongly than the others. So what I mean by that is if we were to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, each time we get to number 3 in that cycle, we're going to hit the spoons a little harder and try to make a little more noise just on number 3. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of everything getting the same emphasis, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if you can do that. We'll try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I like to do there is just so that I don't hurt myself by hitting myself too hard, I make 2 changes on that third beat in order to get that one beat to pop out a little more. The first thing I do is I do hit my leg a little harder. But the second thing I do is I actually turn the angle of the spoon, so instead of them hitting right down onto my leg, I kind of just reposition them a little bit, and so that the open face of the spoon is hitting my leg in a different way. So hitting a little harder and kind of changing the angle a little bit. 1, 2, just on number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can hear, I think that sounds a lot more musical than, right? I'll play it with the emphasis again on number 3. Okay, now there's a lot more tricks I'd like to show you, but I think we'll finish with this video with just one sort of fun trick. You can have a lot of fun once you put this together with your rhythm. There's your rhythm. Okay, what we're going to do is I want you to hold your hand out in front of you like this. And this is the hand that's not holding the spoons, of course. And I want you to make those fingers just as stiff and tight as you possibly can. You want to put a fair amount of tension on those fingers so they're not floppy, they're not loosey-goosey, they're nice and firm, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to run the spoons down the fingers. You're going to start at the top and you run it so that it hits on all 4 fingers and then the spoon lands on your leg. So let me show you what that sounds like. You get that nice rippling sound. Right? Now again, this is not going to sound perfect when you first try to do it, but I want you to get used to trying to get the spoon to hit on each finger as it comes down and then land on your leg. Right? Let's try it. All right, and then a nice little rhythm you can do with that is just a simple 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're ready, you can put that together with the first rhythm I showed you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So listen, I hope you have a lot of fun learning how to play the spoons. I'm super glad to hear from you. If you'd like to contact me, my email address is going right across the screen there for any adults who would like to contact me, dave@daveruck.com. Also, feel free to give me a shout out on Twitter. If you are a school teacher or work in the education field, you can reach me. I am at Dave Ruck K12, at Dave Ruck K12. If you're not in the education field and you'd like to reach me on Twitter, at Dave Ruck Music. That's the @ symbol, Dave Ruck Music. So, enjoy and please let me know how it's going.